Welcome one and all to another Swiss on Zero video. In this video we're going to be looking at belt performance. No. Yep, that's more like it. Because I'm trialling a new belt designed for the Zero 3rd Gen bikes. Now let's face it, there's nothing worse than riding your Zero and hearing a bzzz noise and then suddenly a complete loss of power. We've all had it, and we know exactly what it means. Prior to the introduction of the SRF and SRS, there wasn't really a practical way of replacing your belt at the side of the road, as it meant detaching the swing arm to be able to replace it. When I moved to the 3rd Gen bike, I was impressed with the fact that you could replace it at the side of the road. However, unless you've got a spare belt, it means you're calling the AA. So I've always ensured that after that initial breakdown, I always have a spare belt in the tank. And yes, you can replace it by loosening off the whole rear axle and then adjusting it, but it takes a hell of a lot of time and it's not easy to do. All you need is a pair of mole grips. And within a few minutes you can be back on the road again. Go. But make sure you're careful where you put the screws for the rear mudguard. Now, I recently got a phone call from Ivan Don at Magnet Motos saying would I like to trial a new type of belt, because he'd been to EICMA and had come across a belt manufacturer with the catchy name of the Zhejiang Sanxing Rubber Company Limited. Now, Ivan did a bit of research and found out that they were established in 1989. They're located in Zhejiang province. They employ about 350 workers within a 25,000 metre square factory. They employ ISO 9001 Quality Management Systems certification. They use Japanese HNBR, which stands for Hydrogenated Nitrile Butadiene Rubber, with carbon cord and patented PTFE, wear-resistant, self-lubricating, low-noise, long-life, maintenance-free belts. So that explains the blue coating on the inside. The belts were manufactured to the same specification as the Gates belts that we're used to, and appear to have an identical thickness as well as their width. So the big question you're all going to be asking is, how does it compare with the Gates belt? Well, I've only been riding it for a few hundred miles, and I can't say that I can make any claims for the longevity or robustness of the belt, but one thing I can say is it is significantly quieter. It removes a large amount of the top end whine that you'll associate with the low speed ride of the bike, and as the speed increases the noise reduces down to almost nothing. Yes, under hard acceleration there's still a noticeable whirring noise, but I do have to say, in my opinion, there's a significant reduction in noise throughout the entire speed band. As a comparison, I've got two different sets of footage of me pulling away from the lights. The first one is with the old Gates belt, the second one is with the new belt. Hopefully you can hear there is a significant difference, but maybe the video doesn't do it justice. By my estimation, I reckon there's a good 20% reduction in overall noise from the belt. Now you can order them direct from the manufacturer, but you have to order in bulk. Ivan at Magnet Motos has already ordered about 50, I believe. They cost about £150, which is way cheaper than buying them direct from Zero, as the last time I bought a new belt it cost me about £270 including VAT. If you're interested in buying one of these belts, contact Ivan at Magnet Motos. I've put his contact details on the screen now, and in the meantime I'll update you as to how the belt is getting on with regards to its wear over the next couple of months. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, hit the like button. Thanks for watching, and stay safe out there, guys, because it's a bloody mad world.